So guys, this is what building a house in the Philippines actually looks like. It's not the before and after like you might be expecting, but this is what the middle part, the messy part, where everything is just kind of being put together, where the pool starts to get its decking, the kitchen island finally starts to take its shape. The master bath is going to start to look like something that you actually can start to use. And you know, if you ever wondered what your money really builds in the Philippines, here, join me on this walkthrough and I'll give you an idea. So just to start with, they just got through leveling the landscape, and this is our driveway going up. So they just leveled this so that we can get the pavers in, and we can, right in this area right here is where we're going to be putting another slab. So the driveway will go up, the pavers will go up to that slab. The other thing that they did just recently is they put in the cladding, and I really like the way the cladding looks. Okay, and the next thing that we have, you can see here right away, is the island has been built. And we made this one just a little bit taller. This one here is going to be 3 feet in height because I'm 6'4" and I wanted it to be a little bit taller than the normal island. It's going to have a quartz top on it. Matter of fact, all of our countertops are going to be quartz. So the next thing, as you can see, the place is really starting to shape up. The next thing that we had happen was the inverter and the battery was installed. Now they haven't been fully hooked up yet because the electric isn't fully set up, the circuit breakers aren't in. But once the circuit breakers are done, and voila, then our solar will be up and running. And this right here is a 12-volt inverter. So we should be getting plenty of electricity, probably enough that we won't have to use electricity from the city. The next thing here is that they're finishing up here. There's couple of more tiles to be put in here in the master bedroom. And the other thing here is they put in the nook for our shower, and they built a little seat for us to sit on in the shower. So that's pretty cool. So now the shower is starting to look like something that we can actually use. The closet, the tiles have been put in on the floor. Well, these are matted so you won't slip if you get out of the shower and you want to come in there. So then the pool. So not just the pool, but they started to put in the plumbing, as you can see. And the plumbing's making its way over to the sewer. There you go. And they made sure, yes, they made sure that it has an elevation that goes down into the sewer. And the next thing is going to be in the pool. They're starting to put in the hollow block for the decking. This has to come up to the height of the pool because that's the elevation of the land. That's how the high the land is going to be. You can kind of see it as they are working on the next section over there of the land, and they're leveling it out because we want to put in a concrete slab over on that corner over there. There's going to be that L shape is going to be 2 concrete slabs so that we can put in, you can see it over there. I'll show you. So this is the 2,000 liter storage tank that we're going to be installing, and where it's going to go is over here. So basically it's going to go right here in this corner right here. And so what will happen is we're going to put the storage tank here and the pressure tank and the booster tank right here. And just so you know, the pressure tank that we got is just different than what they normally have here in the Philippines, because normally the pressure tanks that they have here don't have a bladder in them. And what happens is that they'll lose air compression and over a few months, and you have to keep adding that air compression back in. So we went with a bladder, which is a little bit more expensive, but just so you know, that's the better way to go. But over here on this side here, another concrete slab is going to go in because this is where the pool equipment will be, the filter, the motor, and any other equipment that's associated with the pool. Now, the next thing that's going to happen, as you can see right now, they're getting started right now, is we have the fence that's to be completed from here over to the other side over there, and that has to be completed. And so what they're going to do right now is they're going to dig out the columns, which are going to go about 3 meters down. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it is. And the reason that it's going to be like that is because it's going to go about 6 feet down in the ground, and it's a meter above the ground is the backfill. So that's how we get the 3 meters. And so what we have left inside, we have the cabinets that have yet to be installed, the 2 bathrooms, they have the tiles that need to be done, the toilets and those things, which we have chosen. And we also, what we chose for those is American standard, because we want the best quality that we can get as far as our faucets and our sinks and our toilets go. The painting on the interior, the exterior has to be done. The cabinets have to be installed in the master closet and in the kitchen and in the bathrooms. The cabinetry has to be done there. And of course the windows and the doors have to be installed. And for the windows, we chose them to be tinted and not mirrored, even though it's real common here, and it's the big thing is to put the mirrored windows in. We don't like them, even though I know it reflects the sun a little bit better. What we'll end up doing is probably get those blackout curtains instead, but we prefer to have tinted windows. After that, that's pretty much going to be everything that needs to be done yet on the interior, or as far as wrapping up the house, which is slated, like I said, to be done come mid or late September. So you go, that's the best I can show you is the middle of the building. Is, you know, as we build a house in the Philippines, the pool is taking shape, the kitchen is coming to life, the master bathroom is finally more than just concrete, as you could see. So, you know, guys, if you are dreaming about doing this yourself someday, stick around and watch the channel, because we're not done, and I'll show you the whole thing as it unfolds. And that way you can kind of learn from my headaches. That's the best that we could do. So I'm Scott, and this is The Evolution. See you in the next one.